make this video for the people. Fuck these bitches. I hate these hoes. Doesn't matter how good of a nigga you will try to make yourself to be. They will write you down and write you out as if you're the enemy. Fuck these bitches. I hate these hoes. My ex is out to be a spiteful ass bitch for absolutely little to no reason. And somehow I am the enemy. We dated almost 2 whole years ago. Over 2 years ago. As of today. And because I chose another woman over her, did not cheat on her, let her know I was going after another woman, after continuously telling her the way that you act is not appropriate around me, it does not build anything, it only brings about more negativity. I'm the enemy? I am the enemy? The entire time we're in the relationship, I'm the only one with a job. I'm the only one with a car. I'm always paying for meals. I'm always paying for dates. I'm always picking her up. And if I don't have a car at the time, I'm always taking the bus with her. She tells me I'm the best boyfriend she ever had, words out of her mouth. And she told me that she loved me, words out of her mouth. And I told her, we were only about 3 months in at the time. I can't say that back to you yet. What actions I did cause her to say that I was her best boyfriend. The actions I did cause her to tell me that she loved me. Because the way that I was and the things I did for her. Not because she had a general interest in what I like, how I think. Not because we were close personal friends, but because I treated you better than your last man. Now you love me and consider me better than him. Not because we agree on any topics, not because we're in love with the same things, we talk about the same subjects, like actual friends in a healthy relationship do. No. So when I realized this and decide, I did say it the first time because it was jarring to me. The first time I said it back, and I quickly realized and told her, I don't mean it. Because I'm not going to sit here and keep lying for potential pussy. It takes a lot more than that. I was doing a lot more for you. It wasn't even the point that I was doing more than for you. We weren't that close. It was only 3 months. And keep in mind, I was also calling her and checking up on her every single day. We were in a relationship every single day. What did she give me in return? Before I even get into that, it didn't even matter. That's not what I was looking for. I thought we would have grown together, gotten used to each other, learned each other's hobbies and interests. All that stuff I was doing for you that you said made you love me, that was just side shit to me. It meant the world for you. That was side shit to me. I was trying to build something. The entire time we're in the relationship, We don't agree on anything, pretty much. We don't agree on celebrities. We don't agree on political stances. We don't agree on biblical views. We don't agree on how we treat people. You over here having to gossip and talk negatively on people you see on a consistent basis, and I don't do that. And I'm trying to tell you time and time and time and time and time again, don't do that. That makes me uncomfortable. Don't talk to yourself or talk about yourself in a negative way. Don't keep questioning why I chose you. I chose you because I like you and I'm thinking we can do something. I can build something with you. Every man who starts a relationship is because he's physically attracted to a woman. Every man starts a relationship with a woman because he sees some sort of physical attraction to her. It doesn't matter if the relationship is filled with sex or not. He must have some physical attraction to you if he's going to date you, if he's going to like you. She's over here being depressive in the way that she's speaking. She's over here being depressive in the way that she's speaking about other people and herself. And I'm trying to tell her at the time that negative thinking is not going to do you any good in this life. Constantly. Damn near every conversation. And anytime I tried to bring up anything that I liked, reading books, perspectives on reality, a different perspective on celebrities, taking care of my own self, building your own life, starting a business. Now she wants to change the topic. But as soon as I comment on her ass, as soon as I comment on her tits, as soon as I make a physical remark about her body, now she's geeking, haha, and laughing, and now she wants to talk about that. But I feel some type of way. Do you want to be in a relationship with me, or are you trying to use me? Do you want a boyfriend, or do you want a sex doll? Do you want a freaking robot that is just going to give you compliments and feed you and pick you up and take you wherever you gotta go? And you over here trying to tell me you love me? You lied. You didn't love me. You love what I did for you. You love the standard that I now raised you up to accept. And man, how many of your current girlfriends or past girlfriends did this to you, making you go home and try to feel like shit every single day? Men kill themselves over things like this because they don't take a second to stand up for themselves and realize I was a good nigga. I didn't cheat. I didn't lie. And I fucking tried. It wasn't just out of the blue one day I decided to leave your ass for another girl. It's not my fault you were not paying attention in the relationship, but I am. I paid attention more than you did. I remember more than you did. I put my heart in that shit. All you did was take from me and suck the life force out of me. And when I finally got tired of your shit, when I finally decided I need more than this, I'm sitting here all the time pushing her. Maybe you should get a job. She had here. Every time I try to get a job, some little excuse. Oh, it's so hard to get a job. I can help you fill out the job application. Get you a little job on market. Get you a little bit of money in your pocket. Baby girl, it's going to be better for the both of us. It's going to be better for the both of us. We can move faster if we're both moving money. We can move in together if we're both making money. We were both in college at the time, fresh into college. Where was I going to get the money? And she had the gall, she had the audacity to bring a marriage. You had the gall, you had the audacity to bring a marriage. Within 3 to 4 months, I'm now your best boyfriend. Now you love me. Now you talking about marriage. You serious? You serious? You're not even using your brain. You're not even thinking. You just want. You like how you feel right now. You like how I'm treating you right now. And guess what? Now you want more. I gave you a stick. It was a stick for me. Don't keep it pushing. I didn't have money, but I know how to treat people right. Men and women. I know how to treat people right. I know how to treat people right. I gave you an inch relative to me, but it is a mile compared to every other nigga you won't find in the streets. And when I finally get to a point and I realize you short-ended me on the stick, niggas are getting and doing less and getting more than me. Niggas are out here cheating on their women. Niggas are out here taking money from their women. Niggas are out here making their women pick them up. Niggas out here forcing themselves on their women, getting them pregnant, leaving them to the wayside, and you chase after them. But a nigga goes out of his way and you give your men empty praise and you put niggas through bullshit. You get comfortable with a nigga. You're not even the happy-go-lucky girl you are anymore. Less than 4 or 5 months into the relationship, you already getting upset. You already getting comfortable. You already trying to undermine what I'm doing for you. Like I'm not doing some shit for you that no other nigga ever did for you. I'm doing 4 to 5 times more than all these other men. Yet I'm getting a quarter, if not a 16th of the results. And I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy for trying to help you stop thinking negative and think positively. I'm the bad guy for trying to help you get a job so we can move forward, move faster together, so we can probably actually make this marriage thing happen. I'm the bad guy for using my brain and trying to actually make these things come into reality and realizing how hard it's going to be. I'm the bad guy for trying to make you get in good relationship with your parents because you don't want to have that go over your head. You don't want to have to keep dodging your parents. You don't want to have to keep dodging that family member. I'm here trying to build. I'm here thinking at the start of this relationship, we're going to build each other. We're going to build together better. I'm over here thinking that. I'm over here building her. And she don't want to build back. The relationship was superficial as hell. And she's going to sit here, convince herself, I'm an evil demon. I'm an evil demon. Because I realize how superficial it is. And I decided I want some things back in my favor. I upped my ante because you started to get comfortable. I'm a demon because you decided to get comfortable, right? Right. We weren't even having sex. I have homies who are pieces of shit to me on a regular basis in front of their girlfriends. I've had homies let their girlfriends in my own house try to say some disrespectful shit to me. All of them getting pussy. All of them were getting pussy. At that time, I'm still good to my niggas, and I'm taking care of my girl. Respecting her wishes for 5 to 6 months. Just for her to try to put a restriction on me. And try to get me to be, no, don't ask for more. Actually, I want you to continuously give me the same level of love, care, and attention that you've been giving me for these past 6 months. And now I want you to curb your desires as a growing young man, as well as that now. And allow me to now talk shit on you and not be the same person I was at the beginning of the relationship, not to get lazy. What the fuck you think I was gonna do? She was egging me on to cheat on her with another girl. She was, because she wanted that fantasy life of a hood nigga. She trying to change me. She's trying to change me. Fuck the system. I don't care how people currently play the game. And every man watching this who's trying to be good to a female, don't fold because the system wants you to do otherwise, because this archaic system that's dying has been doing this for how many some odd years? Now you gotta fold? What you folding for? What you folding for? Because it was one or two options, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. It was either I forced myself on her, now she can use that over me in my head, have something dangling over my head to throw at me whenever I want. Now I can go to prison, now I can get a court case. I cheat on her, break my moral code, which means she broke me. I let a woman break me. And that's a toxic relationship because I had to throw away what I actually believed in for somebody who was just making me feel worse and worse and worse and worse and worse as time go on, doing less and less and less and less and less when I wasn't even asking you for much, when I was willing to help you go out your way. So yeah, broke up with her, with a girl that she knew, They weren't close friends at all either. And I let her know, it's over. I'm done with your shit. I can't take this anymore. Because you know what I came to understand? These bitches believe they're perfect. Every little fucking thing they do, there's absolutely no mistake in it. They've never gotten a question wrong in a test. They never broken a nail. They've never gotten any relationships failed before. Nothing. Completely, utterly perfect. They're God incarnate. They can't make a mistake. That's what they say in here, but delusion to think they're God incarnate. So if for all these women who think like this, for all men who have girlfriends like this, or had girlfriends or sisters or aunties who think like this, ask them, what were they standing on when they made the universe? All hail queen, whoever you are. Tell me, how did you make the sun? When did you give birth to the Savior? How does it feel like to be immaculate virgin? How? How does it feel? Because last time I checked, I wasn't looking for Mary. I was looking for a regular girl who wanted to get with a guy like me. That we can build a better, be friends, and actually build a genuine relationship. Nah. A love relationship built on what I can provide for you and how much bullshit that I'm willing to take from you. That's toxic. Don't care what you say or how long you be in that relationship. You aren't going to be in that relationship long. There's a reason why the marriage rate is on the decline and has been on the decline for the longest period of time. That's toxic. So it's my birthday today. We broke up when we were dating before my birthday. So we didn't even stay in a relationship long enough for her to even celebrate my birthday. That's one. A year passed. I wasn't even in her vicinity when I had my birthday party. Now on this second birthday, I'm finally here. Finally here. And she's in the vicinity with me on my birthday. And she walking, and I'm walking past her to walk out the building for where we are. Because I see her on a consistent basis. We're in the same social space. I see her on a consistent, I don't see her every day regularly, but on a consistent basis, like every single time this event comes through, I'm always there and she's always there. She madly yanks her arm from my presence. I didn't even touch her. We were walking by each other. I'm trying to leave to go home. And she yanks herself from my presence like I did something wrong. Spiteful little hoe. Spiteful. Because you can't admit that you're wrong. Because you can't admit that you have problems. That you can't admit you human like the rest of us. You gotta be right 24/7. You gotta be right 24/7. Spiteful little hoe. Straight spiteful. So if you're a man out there and you really try to do the right thing every single time, just come to realize, don't fold. Don't fold. Ever. Don't fold. I don't care how much you want to cry. Don't fold. When you get home, start shadow boxing. Take out that anger. Start shadow boxing. Go on your semen retention if you can do that. The only people I can tell who can go on semen retention are people who've already had a plethora of sex, either with one partner to the point that they were satisfied with whatever mental fantasies that they had, or with multiple partners, but the same effect, they were satisfied. If you only had about like one, maybe two bodies max in your entire life, and they were far apart from each other, or they were right next to each other and then you never got again, you're not satisfied. Try to go on that semen retention. Ain't gonna work. You're better off trying to work out. You're better off trying to work out. Get rid of the tension. Get rid of the anger. Don't channel it as sadness. Channel it as anger and just take it out in the air. Take it out in the air. Because you know this isn't the first time you dealt with a woman and this has happened. This is all of them right now. And the sad part is this: it's never going to change. It's never going to change. As long as we're here, it's not going to change. You need to realize your daddy went through it. No matter if he got women or not, his daddy went through it. Whether he got women or not, his daddy went through it. Especially if you're black. We all went through it. We all go through it. But you made to make a decision. You going to fold and be a bitch? Or you going to keep working? You going to get that job? You going to hold your ground? Wherever you are, to whoever you are in this world, until you get what's yours. You're going to finish that course. You're going to finish that lecture. You're going to start that channel. You're going to keep posting every day. You're going to keep watching videos how to get better. You're going to start paying people who actually know what they're doing to teach you so you can start making money faster, stack your bread up faster, and just respect yourself and realize patience is a man's best friend. A man only gets more valuable over time. You don't want to live a fast life and die tomorrow. What's the point? Especially if you realize you're not the next celebrity person. You're a regular motherfucker like me. You realize very young and early if you really want to make it to that status or not. But that don't mean you can't make something of yourself. First, you need to respect yourself and stop hating on yourself. You fight through the depression. You fight through the depression. You don't get over it. It never goes away. You fight through it. Stack your bread up. The older you get, the wiser you should get, and the more money you should have. Don't be fucking around and doing the same thing you're doing right now as a youngin' and think you can do this 5, 10, 15 years from now. If it's not making you money now and you really don't care about it, fuck off. Go do something else. Find something else. Fuck these bitches. Ignore these hoes. Because at the end of the day, what did I tell you? Superficial. Stack your bread up. They'll come to you. Make your choice. Choose which one you want out of the litter. You don't have to take what's coming to you. It doesn't matter how crazy game you spit. If you 40, 50 years old and you still not spitting that game, there gonna be problems. Have a woman come to you because you actually have money in your pocket, a home to stay, a place to sleep, a place for her to raise her kids. Don't matter how bad of a day you have. Doesn't matter how bad of an experience you're having. She don't have anywhere else to go. You see the difference? You see how you have control in that matter? You see how you have power in that matter? It does not matter that society now is pushing as if women control the narrative. That's not how it works. Women control the narrative at the beginning when they're young and youthful. The sad truth of this world is as a woman gets older, the more undesirable she gets. I didn't make these rules up, it's just how it is. If you're young, if you don't have money to your name, and you're not spitting game, you're basically a nobody. If you don't have money, and you're not spitting game, if you're not active, aggressive in the streets, a hypersexual creature, if you're on the intelligent side, you're the bottom of the ladder. You're the bottom of the rung. If you're any type of woke, conscious, more intellectual than you are masculine in terms of aggressiveness, or you don't just have a fat stack of money sitting on the side bench with you, as a young man, you're at the bottom of the ladder. You gotta wait. You fall into the average category that 99% of people fall in. That's the sad truth. You gotta wait. You ain't gonna get her at 25. You ain't gonna get her at 29. You might have to wait until you're 30, 35. But you'll get her though. It's gonna be at an age where you're not gonna be as hypersexual as you are anymore. It is what it is. It is what it is. By the time you get her, you ain't gonna wanna be fucking like that no more anyways. Your testosterone levels are dropping. You're getting older. It is what it is. But you can guarantee a bag. You can only be aggressive for so long. Michael Jordan ain't still playing ball. Mike Tyson ain't still boxing. He trying to quote unquote come back. He 50 something years old. He ain't getting in the ring with no youngin right now. Everybody gets older. You'll get that woman of your dreams, but the lifestyle you're trying to live, the fantasy things you're gonna have, some niggas were able to get it, you weren't. And if you didn't get it, by default, you're the smartest nigga out of your entire group. Because you didn't have to abide by the trends to get by. You still are alive and surviving to this day. Everybody thought you would fail. Everybody's against you. You still here and kicking. And out of everybody, you can have a downtime and be just fine. You understand that, right? Out of everything that happened to you, you're still good. Everybody else is struggling. Or everybody's in superficial relationships. Let's see how long they can keep that going for. You're not a bad person. You're not the bad guy. And don't let toxic people try to run your life. Don't let toxic people who think there's absolutely nothing wrong with them try to stop you, a person who's actually working on improving yourself. Because they can't stop you. They can't stop you. They tried. They just can't. They just can't. And forget all of the side pieces too. Let them go. Semen retention ain't working for you. You can't keep a streak long. Remember, I told you, if you're not a satisfied person, don't beat yourself up. Oh well, try again. Oh well, keep working at it. Oh well, learn a new skill, learn a new trade. You don't need to do 99 things at one time. You don't need to get a six-pack. Learn a new career. Get your license. You don't need to do 99 things at once. One thing at a time. Get your body right, then get your career. Get your career, get your money in your pocket, then get your body right. One thing at a time. You got time to do it. You're not a hitter. Don't be a Vaughn Tucut. Don't be a Vaughn Tucut. Had a good thing going for him. Had a lot of people who loved and trusted in him. He went back to the streets because he was impatient. He wanted to make money now. He wanted to be a pro now. He felt as if he should have been at the top of the world right now. Look where it got him. The world don't care what you think about yourself. You know if you're going to make it or not. There's no forcing it. You know. very quickly after a couple scenarios, damn, I'm not gonna make it to the top of the world. Guess what? Majority of people don't. That's why they're the top. Everybody's watching the top person in the world. You think everybody has a shot to actually become the top A-list celebrity, top A-list billionaire? No. Does that mean you can't be successful? Yes, you can. But you won't be successful at your level in your life. Don't walk around thinking that you're nobody or nothing. Your life is worthless if you don't have what a bunch of motherfuckers on TV who will never give a fuck about you, no matter how many concerts you go to, no matter how many backstage VIP passes they go to, will never give a fuck about you over their own lives and families and people that they grew up with. They don't care how many of their albums you've been listening to. You're not relevant to them. They got 30 other million people just like you. Worry about your own life. And if you trying to explain this right now to a person in your life that you're dating, like my ex, and it's just not getting through to them, and you can clearly see, don't force it, be like, well, maybe they got it and maybe they didn't think about it. You're still gonna do that anyways. I've been doing that for the past 2 years since we broke up. Past 2 years. Because she carries herself with a sort of confidence as if I am not wrong, to make somebody else feel as if they are wrong. No. You gotta fight the war too. You need to walk with the confidence that you are right. You demanded a better situation. They didn't give it to you. Don't let their saltiness become your downfall. She was not the one. The girl you're currently with is not the one. Let her go and she will hate you right now for the rest of your life. But guarantee you will be better for it, because you will find the one that you actually want to be with. And you're going to have the car. You're going to have the body. You're going to have the life that you always wanted with it. It's all going to come one after the other like a domino. But you got to start putting in work now. When you're down, when you're out, that's when you learn the skill. That's why you take your time. Or you're still living at your mommy and your dad's crib. You don't need to rush out at 18, 19 years old like Vaughn, end up in prison on the streets. Yeah, they're annoying. Yeah, they don't believe in you. Yeah, they don't care. We are all going through that. All of us mentally sharp people. We are in the age of Aquarius. It doesn't matter if the entire rest of the world is not trying to see or trying to paint a different image that you must be this macho bravado man and this is how you slide. This is not how you slide. This is not how you move. All of your favorites right now, Vaughn Tucut, Rashad Jamal, Brother Polite, all of them in prison right now. All of them facing charges right now. Those are all transits. But even you looked up to them people and they weren't even famous. And they fell apart. Fake intellectuals. Fake intellectuals. Fake intellectuals. They don't care about progressing or moving forward. They're going through the same problems just like you and me. But you fight through. You learn from their mistakes. You learn from their mistakes. Put your head down. Don't be running up. Put your head up fast like you got it. Put your head down. For right now, they are right in terms of society. Give yourself 5 years. Give yourself 10 years. You gonna make it. You gonna make it. It gonna take time. You gonna make it. And don't look back at your life as if I regret I didn't get to do this. I regret I didn't get to do that. Every single last person that you see right then and there, right here, right now, that you think are winning or that you think are going to be on top of the mountain, they're going to fall. They're going to fall. By the time you hit that age, by the time you get that bag, by the time you get your bag because you were suffering through your youth, they just wasted all their money and their fun in their youth, and now they working in their old age when it's harder for them to do it. And you're going to be like, damn, I'm actually glad I didn't do what they did in their youth. You winning. You just can't see it yet. You're winning. That's why you can't see it yet. But don't think of them as horrible people. Don't walk around their entire life hating them. It's okay to hate them right now. It's okay. You won't hate them forever. But while you hate them properly. Use this as motivation to get to yourself, not to be spiteful back to them. Don't be their friend. Ignore them. And if you gotta put yourself into a position, you don't need to confront them exactly. But if you gotta put yourself into a position, like if you keep fucking with me, and you can say this today, if you keep fucking with me or keep sending me these subliminal ass messages, I am going to send them back, and I will be even more petty than you. You need to get the message across. I don't care how you do it. Get the message across and stand firm. Bitches gonna be bitches regardless. Stand firm. I don't care what new girl you see walking up the street. They're all the same. Superficial. That's how they're built nowadays. It is what it is. And us men nowadays are built more emotional nowadays. It is what it is. We want more out of an actual relationship. That's the times we live in. We in the age of Aquarius now. That's the times we live in. She's not the one, bro. And I'll tell you it over and over again. I don't care if 5 people see this. I don't care if 500 people see this. She's not the one, bro. You're better than this. Don't worry about her. She'll be just fine. She's better than this. She's only acting petty because she mad because she know you fucking right. She didn't do it with that last nigga. She didn't do that with that last nigga. She gave that last nigga easier time, but she wasn't on that last nigga's tilt. She wasn't on that last nigga's tilt. Why was that? Because she knew he wasn't going anywhere. She on your fucking tilt. She was trying to hold you the fuck down because she saw your potential. And she didn't want you to escape her. It's part of the game they play. They gotta try. But if they still gonna try to drag you down after, if they still gonna try to drag you down after it's been over, and they clearly made out their own mouth in social, in public scenarios to other people that they don't want to get back together, they're fucking liars. And they are spiteful people, and God will have retribution on them. There's karma for the way you act. There's karma for that. And it comes back swinging one way or another. Not for you, bro. Final time. Not for you. Stack your bread up and pick the one you want. Don't worry about when you finish stacking your bread. Stack your bread up. Watch how they come to you. No problems. No problems.